Hi everyone, hi Facebook, hi YouTube, this is Cherry again. I knew that I promised you guys that I would make a part 2 of my God is Good video because he really is good and that he really has done many good things in my life. And this time, this video is gonna be more of my testimony. And what I mean by testimony is like the positive and great things that God has done in my life in order to make me be a more sorry, I can't speak right, like a more optimistic person, and just how I go through and roll about through life with his love and his energy, his positivity. So yeah, first part of my testimony, I've talked about this in my Japanese version of my testimony, and about how I became a Christian, blah blah blah. You can check it out. I know it's in Japanese. Sorry, I will cover a bit of it in English today. Just long story made short because I know I don't want to repeat the story, and I can repeat it, but I'll just make it quick because yeah, I've been told that I shouldn't make too repetitive stories, so I'll make it short and maybe like 1 or 2 sentences or something. So yeah, my my reason why I became a Christian is because I was a victim of suicide that was caused by school bullying, and so I became a survivor of school bullying suicide. And then now my dream is to use God's love to show to Japan's school students that suicide is not a solution to bullying, and that there's hope in God. So that's why I want to show God's love and show Japan school students that suicide is not a solution to school bullying. And so that's why. So that is my dream for Japan, and that's also who I wish to serve in Japan, and my heart for when it comes to being Christian. And so that's what you call a heart that wishes to serve. So my mission for Japan, I guess. It sounds kind of weird, but mission for Japan, heart for Japan. So now to make this shorter is yeah, so ever since I wanted to serve Japan for Christ, I should say for Christ, was that I wanted at first I wanted a job that I really wanted, like a job that I thought that, I wish it could be a Christian job and not something that's non-religious or something like that. I need to make this short, but yeah. So then I said maybe a job that has to do with a Japanese company to engage me in the Japanese culture, so I know how to interact and preach to Japanese people. I mean, not preach is a strong word. I mean, to show God's love to the Japanese people and the gospel. And I guess, yeah. So I didn't pray for it, but my mom did pray for me behind the scenes for this. So I did receive a job that has to do with Japanese culture, and that's my job at Uniqlo. It's a Japanese company, and it completely sets me in the mind of Japanese work mindset and community and stuff. And yeah, so I guess even though it's not a job that I wanted, I mean, it is a job that I wanted, like not as in like a religious job or something that was ideal, but I did get a job. And so now I'm going to talk about how God has done great things. He has emerged in my life, such wonderful things. I cannot talk now these days. And yeah, I have some accomplishments. Sorry, I can't talk. Some accomplishments that I want to give credit back to Jesus for is that yeah, for this job I thought I would never been able to last for like 5 years or something. I didn't know 5 years. 5 years was like, I don't even know if it's a long years to me or whatever amount of years, but yeah, I thought that I wouldn't be able to last any long because, I got some family messages and stuff. I'm not anybody, don't point fingers or anything, but that I wasn't able to last this job But if I was, then it's God's will. Then it is God's will, because then 1 year or something within that, I guess to serve people or to serve customer is serving God, right? So I guess I had my heart in serving other people in the community, and that's on my part, retail and Uniqlo. And I guess God said, well, you're serving, so you're serving me. So you're serving me as a wonderful God and Heavenly Father. So I guess, yeah, I'm serving. And since God saw that I had a really good serving heart, then I humbly receive, and I don't want to be prideful about this, that he helped me to receive a customer service award that I'm really thankful for, because then that means that God shows me that I have the heart to serve and that I did a good job serving other people. Not fortunately, with God's humbleness, and Jesus gave me the strength to do this. And yeah. And I really thought that I would have never been able to do this, but I just thought serving heart was not enough, but God blessed me. And then second award that I got was, sorry, I'm not just showing off awards, but was when I was at work at Uniqlo, that I got this loss prevention award, and it was just basically about how you get a reward because you caught a theft or something, a thief. I don't know how to say it. I can't speak right, but yeah. The story behind that was at first, I was really, really envious, or I wish I could have got a loss prevention award too, because I saw someone in my work got one, and I was really envious. I said I wish I can get one too, but yeah, not jealousy, but envious, something in between those lines. And and then I had a heart of covet. Covet was called, wishing to have something that other people had, and that was not a good heart for Christian attitude. But I guess for non-believers, good. But I guess in a good and bad way, it works in both ways, and I guess it's good and bad. So yeah, positive and negative in a way. But it's also taught me its own lesson, and so I guess God really again then blessed me humbly with this award, because at first I thought that that with this award that I didn't really do anything, or I wasn't able to do anything, because I thought at first, people told me that people stole stuff at retail stores and Uniqlo and stuff, and I just said like retail stores and clothing stores and just any store. And then I thought, oh, is it really a legend? I mean, it really does happen, but then what's the chances of catching them or whatever? And so this coworker of mine that he left after he got a reward or something, and he just got the reward because he was just so, I want to say like enviously or something. I want to make it positive that he positively would receive an award because God allowed him to catch a thief, and so he got an award. And so I guess I said, oh, I wish that I could also catch a thief, but my heart was saying, well, that's I really want something that other people have, but then it's not really that good thing, because then do I wish for a thief or something? So then, but but like in a good way, some theft has appeared in where I work at Uniqlo, and so you know and I was just like, oh, I have to tell my coworkers, whatever, my people that I work with, that there really is a theft there. And and I wasn't doing this I just wanted to let them know that that what I speak is not a lie. And so and that at that point I was kind of prideful in saying that, yeah, you know what, it really did happen that there was a thief, but it went away, and that I wasn't able, unfortunately, or God didn't allow me to catch them this time. But so then just at that point I felt that people didn't believe me that there was a theft. and that, you know, because when it came to retail, we can't really just come straight to the point and say someone stole something or someone blah blah. You can only say they put something in their pocket, or you can't say that, oh, he stole this, he stole that. But yeah. And then I guess just really one point I really, God allowed me to catch a thief, or when she stole something, was that when this lady came in with a shopping cart, and you know that you're not allowed to put shopping carts in the mall or outside of the grocery store, or into a store that's not their grocery store or something. So, you know, I just thought that that lady was crazy, and I just told the manager, I said, you know what, that lady has a shopping cart with 2 children, and then just, you know, I don't know if she's doing anything, but watch out for her. And then he said, yeah, I will. And then fortunately, or I don't want to say fortunately, I was on a point, as in, like, I'm not a believer, but I'm a believer, but in a humble way, that God allowed them to see that what I was saying was true, and that I don't know, I guess that I didn't pray for it behind the scenes, but maybe then again I probably did pray it half-heartedly, pray for about it behind the scenes, because deep down inside I wanted them to know that, you know, that what I say is true. It's not that I'm trying to have somebody to believe me when I say something, that it's for fun and for pride, and that, you know, I or a trickster. I don't want them to think that, and that I don't want them to think that I'm just saying it just because I want to get fame, but I wanted them to believe me. And so I guess when God answered my prayer and really did, then he really allowed those people to see that God is positively reacting to them and my life, and working in their life and my life. And I can't speak right now, not though. So now I got a 5-year anniversary reward, a reward at my workplace at Uniqlo where I work. And I want to humbly say that thank you for this award, because I never thought that I would have made it like 5 years until now.